Hello, Cancer friends. Welcome to Moondog Tarot. How you guys doing? I'm here to give you your reading for March 16th to the 22nd. All right? If you could please, I'd love it if you would just hit that like button, that thumbs up button, and that subscribe button. It will help my channel grow. Thank you. And thank you so much to my new subscribers for putting the faith in me and the trust to give you the readings you so need, okay, and the guidance that you need every week. All right, guys, if you guys bring me to a certain amount of subscribers, I'll actually be able to do extendeds, okay, stuff like that. This is going to be a somewhat financial reading. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Never a dull moment with my lovely Cancer friends. I don't even know. They're not even letting me shuffle correctly with you. I don't know what's going on. Remember, you can watch the video for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Doesn't always have to be your sun sign. If you want to know more about that, contact me by email and I'll try to help you out, okay? All right. A lot of people don't really understand astrology charts, birth charts, how they work, what's in what planet. I mean, and it's a lot of information. I grew up around it. My mom was an astrologer / tarot card reader, and I didn't really pay much attention to her tarot reading when I was a kid. I always felt a connection, if you want to put it that way, but I just never really, I guess you could say I didn't pay much attention to it. I know I'm shuffling a lot. I'm sorry. I feel the need. Okay. Oh. I'll talk you through all these cards when I get them all. There's some changes happening in your life right now, and you're going to go through a little bit of healing. Okay? It's going to sting a little, Cancer. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not that reader that's going to sugarcoat shit for you. I'm sorry. You don't want to hear it, don't listen. But I'm telling you right now, there's some things that either you've been dealing with or you will be dealing with shortly. These cards want to go nuts for you today. Do you see that? Come on. This isn't working. I'm not pulling 8 million cards for Cancer. I'm sorry. Not doing it. Not gonna do it. Some of you might be moving. Okay? Oh my God, you guys. What is going on? Okay, I have to take the cards that fell. I have no choice. I'm feeling like I have to. You got a couple of extras here. We're going to go with it. Cancer, you have been dealing with something. Let me make sure I don't have any other cards on the floor. You've been dealing with something. All right. Couple things. Excuse me. You started with the Seven of Pentacles. So with the Seven of Pentacles, your questioning is something that you've been doing worth the time and energy. And I feel like a lot of this is a job. I really do. I feel like it's finances. I feel like, what am I working for? What am I doing? Is what I'm doing worth the money? Is it worth my time and energy? So I really don't know if something's going on in your work environment right now that's either not satisfying or not making you happy. But you are out of balance. Well, I think this is coming to an end. If this is a job, I do believe it's coming to an end. You're not happy. You're not happy. And it's completely got you out of balance. Two of Pentacles. It's like you're juggling. Maybe you have a lot of responsibility at work and you don't feel like you should have to carry all of it. It could be that. It could be a bunch of things. It could be just you're overwhelmed and they're not getting you the help that you need. Whatever this is, it's got you out of balance. Your finances could be out of balance with this too. Whatever this is, you got the Ten of Swords. It's going to come to an end. It's going to come to an end. Why is the World card here? The World is something that is coming to completion. Let's see if we can get more information on this World card. I feel like it's... I'll tell you in a minute, but... Why is the World card here for Cancer, please? Wherever you've been making your money and working on, that's done. That's about to end, Cancer. Because you're not happy. Whoever I'm reading for, you're not happy. Ooh, the Hermit card. The World and the... You are really contemplating ending a cycle. You're really... You could be spending some time alone. This is Virgo energy. I don't know if you're ending this or they're ending a relationship with you. I don't know if you're getting fired, getting let go, or if you are ending it. I feel like it's mutual. Does that make sense? Like whoever the boss or manager is may want you to leave and you may leave. It's a mutual disconnect. Does that make sense? Because you really are thinking about your next move. You got the Queen of Pentacles. This is usually an earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. For some of you, you're moving. You got the Four of Wands. You're selling a home, buying another home, moving away, going someplace where you're happier. Let's see why that Queen of Pentacles is here. Oh, that came out. The Moon, Cancer energy, or Pisces. There's something hidden here. It's like you're going to see it for what it really is. Some of you might not be making the money that you want to make, and you're gonna realize there's better things to do, better places to go. Yeah, and some of you could be moving. However, there's also something else going on here. Okay, you got the Three of Swords next to the Six of Cups. Okay, you could be mourning somebody from your past. You could have lost somebody. And you're trying to heal from that. Okay. You could miss old times. You could miss where you used to live. You might want to go back there. Maybe that's where you're going, where you used to live as a child. Because there's pain here, but you're trying to heal from it. However, with this Nine of Wands and this Three of Cups, it's normally happiness and celebration. I feel like there are people keeping you stuck where you are. Sort of like the feeling of, I don't want to leave because I have a lot of friends here. I don't want to leave because I'm going to miss these people. But then I miss people someplace else and I want to go back there. You're torn right now between like two groups of people in two places. You have friends where you live. You may have friends where you are going. But you're torn. Let's see if we can get a card of advice for Cancer. You have any advice for Cancer? What should they do in this situation? Because you're torn. I feel the energy of you don't want to leave, you do want to leave. You kind of have to leave because what you're doing where you are is not working. There's a job ending. There's a source of income that's ending. For sure. Without a doubt. You've been questioning, is it worth it? I think you're going to sever ties with someone. Look at this. Not only did you get the wounded warrior, but you got... Oh, God, you really feel stuck. Eight of Swords. You're, like, torn between two places. Do I stay? Do I go? Or do I go here? Do I... Like... But this is also a card of keeping yourself stuck when you are not stuck. So are you making excuses not to leave, Cancer? That's what I'm getting here. I'm feeling like you're making up excuses not to move forward with this. You're holding yourself back because you're afraid to move forward. That's what they're telling me. You're afraid to move into something new because you don't want to let something go. But it's telling you this is done. It's time to let it go. Time to move on. Anything else for Cancer? Cancer doesn't want to let this go. There might be people you don't want to leave behind. You might have to. This is a new cycle. You got the World card. There's somewhere else you're supposed to be. You're not supposed to be where you are. At all. It's not meant for you. But you could be missing somebody from your past. I got that energy as well. But you are keeping yourself stuck, Cancer. So it's time to move on. You got the Magician. You kind of manifested this. This is forward movement. This is movement onto the new. Letting go of the past. Yeah. Letting go of the past and moving on to something new. Let's get a Wisdom of the Oracle. That was a short and sweet message. But you are not happy somewhere and you need to get out of that energy. I think you were expecting something more from somebody and they didn't give it to you. A job, a boss, a manager, position. You were not given what you were promised, told you were going to get. Your expectations were not met at all by this. Not at all. For your Wisdom of the Oracle, you got time for a nap. Yeah, I know the feeling. So rest is important right now. They're telling me to tell you, take care of yourself. Get the rest that you need. Get the nourishment. Do some self-care. Let's get some tea leaf cards for you, okay? What tea leaf messages do you have for my Cancer friends? All right, the first one you got is Bridge. Successfully overcoming a problem. So no matter what, no matter how you feel, my voice is going. No matter how you feel, know that you're overcoming it. You're going to get through it. The second one I got for you is Heart. Love, deep affection, and caring. So there is love around you. And then you got Basket. Recognition, reward for merit. So whatever you're leaving behind, wherever you're going, there's going to be a lot more recognition than you had before. Let's pull the Soul's Journey for Cancer. Too many cards, my friends. You got Forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. So Spirit's asking you not to... They're asking you to forgive whoever this was that promised you something and didn't give it to you. Holding on to that is not helping you. And they're moving on. They don't care. You know what I'm saying? This is for you, forgiveness, not them. So it says, you can never flow with your natural energy of love unless you release the negative energy of hate, anger, intolerance, or blame. Every soul in your path has free will and you have no control over that. What you do have control over is how you react to the manifestations of others' free will. Holding on to that negative energy will strengthen karmic cycles, and forgiveness can break that pattern. The most important person you must learn to forgive is always yourself. Blaming yourself for failures, quote unquote, blocks the natural flow of love, which will attract all good things into your life. So forgiveness is for you, my love, not for the person who promised you stuff they didn't deliver. And I hope this makes sense for my Cancer friends. All right, guys, that's what I have for you for the week of the 16th to the 22nd. I hope this helped you. If you'd like a personal reading, hit me up. My information's in the description box below. Please hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll see you next week. Bye.